Good evening, America. We are here with,
It's Marco, and I'm here with Caesar.
and today we're drinking the beatbox that I originally told Marcos to get.
Raspberry. It's not raspberry, but to appeal to the kiddos, raspberry. Fucking pedophiles.
You want a cup, Marcos, or
Either way.
I'm gonna get a cup. You want a cup?
Yes, sir.
I'll get purple today.
All right.
I'll get you orange.
Yeah. It's a little bit past
Halloween.
But
How's my hair look?
it looks... doesn't look bad.
Thank you.
Okay, no spill this time. Yeah, so I think there was a little corner or something that wasn't properly folded or something. I don't know.
So
The last one was weird.
So now that you've had beatbox in your system before in the past, how do you feel about beatbox?
Well, what is it? $3.34. I'd buy it. It's like 2 drinks in one.
I forgot I had that light on.
Was I too bright? Oh well. Who cares?
You're saying you feel good about the beatbox? What?
Yeah. Well, let's try this one.
Try it. I think this one's better.
Yeah.
Well, one, this one's actually fucking cold, unlike the ones that you got. And two, I just think it's a better flavor.
I did ask you if you needed ice.
Oh my gosh, I told you fucking go to the fucking alcohol section in the fridge. Go way to the end. You did not do that.
You gave me the impression that it was alright to drink at room temperature.
But
so
I gave you specific instructions to fucking... Literally in the text it said go to the beer section, to the fridge, all the way to the end.
I'm not your robot friend. I don't follow specific instructions always.
You never do. You never do. But yeah, you want to down this shit or what?
The whole thing?
I'd be down. I don't want you to down it.
You don't want me to do it?
Yeah, I don't want you to do it.
So why'd you ask me?
So you could encourage me to do it. That way I won't feel bad about doing it.
It's a free country, Caesar. Free country.
You know, I always say that, but a lot of people don't like to let people live. I've noticed.
Explain.
I can't. Just, a lot of people want to tread on me.
I never know who you're talking about specifically. It's always some shadowy group of people out there.
I posted... Do you remember the first episode we did where I told you that I had this dream, and immediately after my dream, I kind of just got on with my day, and I told you oh yeah, before I had to go, because I had to go on a drive. I was going to go somewhere, and I told you that I wanted to find a video, either a good song or a fucking...
Me?
I told you this, yes. And we were quite sober. I think we only had one Caesar shot by this time.
Okay.
I told you I wanted to find a good song or a good video that's going to keep me company while I make my long drive. And you were like, you're trying to drown those demons, aren't you?
Drown out those demons? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I put that clip onto TikTok. And I titled it Demons, Part 1. It did quite well for a little clip of mine and shit.
Well, yeah, people are starting to know about them. They're real.
And then maybe 12 hours later, I followed it up with Demons Part 2, which was another clip of us.
Part 2.
That's what they do on TikTok. And
Part 2.
It was, I don't know if you remember, I told you that, oh, Marcos, I was at the gym watching this fucking video. It was 20 minutes long. And the last fucking minute and a half is Teddy Atlas saying how do you face your demons? You turn around and you face them. And then, I said holy shit, something just clicked when he said that. And then I said all right, let's send it there. And you're like, what? Seriously? But anyways, That was Demons Part 2. That one did pretty damn well. It did it did like double the views that Demons Part 1 did.
It's time for Part 3.
I know, right? Shit. But what I was saying with that was that, see, like...
That's how Hollywood used to do it, you know? Something does well. Do a sequel.
Yeah.
You know, what was, like, back in the 80s, they had a whole bunch of shit.
So what I was saying, though, was, like... See, these conversations resonate with people, you know?
I hope so.
I would like to think that there's some people out there that are watching this because they're like, hey, they're kind of like me. I'm not as good looking as Caesar, but he drinks like me. I almost speak as eloquently as he does.
We love you all, every shape and size, you know.
Marcos loves you all.
Give us a thumbs up.
So, anyways, this leads me to, I know you don't follow college football, Marcos, but right now, like, the big talk in college football is...
I'm only interested in the big boys.
Then maybe you're familiar with this, but the University of Michigan just fired their head coach.
Isn't that the NFL?
No.
Who's the real big boys? Who's the real?
Oh, okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah, I only fuck with the NFL.
I only fuck with like college football.
I'll fuck with football if I have a money on the line. That's
you should start putting money on the line. I always pick the right teams.
Well, we got Super Bowl coming in February, right? So
I'll pick. Yeah, I know you bet money with Danny or Mr. X.
Maybe both, but definitely Danny. But,
and you lost. Here, yeah, you lost that bet.
Well, which one?
I know that you lost at one of them. I don't know if you fucking bet him again, but
probably. I've won some money, but then I've lost that again. Yes.
Yeah, well, you'll win if you pick my pick.
That's how it is, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah, sometimes you win. There's this UFC fighter, Marcos. His name's Merab. He just lost his championship belt, I think, like last week. And, you know, he didn't just lose it like, oh, damn, it was a very razor-thin decision. Like, it could have gone either way. You know, he could have won, he could have lost. No, it wasn't like that. He got pretty fucked up. Even by the end of the fight, you could see, like, oh, yeah, that motherfucker took some damage. And pretty much, like, the first piece of media that came out right after like his defeat and everything that showed Merab was just a video of him in the ambulance riding to the hospital with his boy Aljamain Sterling. But you know, he's pretty much on the phone in the ambulance calling his mom and shit, saying like, hey, we're good, it's all right, like it's not the first time I've lost, it's not the last time I'm gonna lose, that's life. And it goes on.
That is life.
And I was like, holy shit.
That is life, Caesar.
Yeah, right?
That is life.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Sometimes you got the right beatbox, sometimes you don't, you know. The world keeps spinning.
And what's crazy is that English isn't even his first language, but he just said that so fucking like beautifully that I was like, damn. Holy shit. That's like poetry and shit, you know? And that's not even your first language, motherfucker. Shit. So I really appreciated that video. I was like, you know, that's what I would hope that this podcast is to some people, that, you know, it makes you think like, you know what, fuck it, maybe I should give it another go. Maybe I should give, I don't know, school another go. Maybe I should fucking try and get my dream job again. Or I don't know what other shit people do. What do people do, Marcos? Oh,
they walk on the beach.
Maybe I should like face my fear of like, you know, going to the beach. I met some people that are afraid to go to the gym.
I can see the beach because, you know, that sand can be sharp sometimes. Why the gym, though?
I guess they feel like self-conscious about their bodies or like got social anxiety.
Isn't that the point?
In theory, yeah, but like when you introduce the nuances of like human nature, then yeah, I could see definitely like some people, I want to work out at a gym, but it's just that, you know, I get anxiety whenever I'm in front of a bunch of strangers that look like they know what they're doing and I'm a newbie, you know. I don't know. I just freeze up. I can't go in.
They'll be okay. You know, you
In theory,
just gotta keep doing it.
in theory, but that's the thing. Like,
Everyone's different. You know, you can't you can't make the horse drink the water. You can lead it to the water, but you can't.
you ain't no Marab. All right, give me a second.
I'll drink some beatbox instead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I forgot where we were at, Marcos, but as I was saying, with the University of Michigan, their head coach has just been fired with cause. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what does that mean, with cause? With cause just means that he did something that either violated their like terms and agreements of the university, or like he did something that was like specifically put into his contract that said like, hey, don't do this shit, and he did that shit. What did he do?
He failed his classes?
No, he's a fucking he's a head
That's what I did.
He's a head coach. He's a head coach, Marcos. And he was getting head. He was fucking one of his staffers.
You get head, you go in the red.
He was I think it should be noted that Marcos already finished his beatbox. I have not. But yeah, he got the university was presented with evidence that he was banging this fucking staffer of his, and this guy is married. He has a wife and like 3 kids, you know. So
isn't there like another one like in Pennsylvania or something? Isn't there like a bunch of these dudes just out there?
You're probably thinking of Lane Kiffin. Now Lane Kiffin is from Ole Miss, Mississippi, the University of Mississippi, and he has a like.
No, there's definitely a bunch of these dudes out there. It's not Mississippi. I think it's like Texas or not Mississippi.
I'm sure the whole football world is filled with these type of guys.
That's been a thing for a while, you know.
Mm-hmm.
With sports, it's not new.
It's not new. Usually, you know, they do a better job at keeping it away from the spotlight. But so he got caught. They fired his ass. Now, keep in mind, usually football coaches, when they get fired, they get a buyout. The university buys out their contract. Penn State, as you just mentioned, fired their coach, and in his contract said if he gets fired, you guys are gonna owe him like $50 million. But that's only if he gets fired without cause, meaning he didn't do something like fuck his staffer. This guy from Michigan, he's not getting his buyout because he got fired with cause.
Okay, he did the thing. You know, it's like you did the thing we told you not to do. So
yeah, which is crazy. He's already getting paid like $5 million salary a year.
You don't understand human nature. That's the thing.
No. You're right.
No one's ever going to be satisfied with anything.
You're right. No.
It's human nature. We're gonna rebel against the Most High. Always.
I think at that point I would take your side and be like, yeah, you got to find God or some shit. Like when you're like in that the head football coach of a fucking
whatever that means. You know, does it mean you go into a jail for a while? Does it mean you give us a cut? You know, I don't know.
So I'm glad you brought that up because
I never know what it means exactly.
That staffer.
It means something.
So that staffer was getting paid $50,000 for first year. Second year bumped up to like $59,000. Third year, $90,000 a year and shit.
And it wasn't enough. You know, it's never going to be enough, Caesar. That's the trick.
That's the truth. That's the truth. But
that's how they get you.
That's how they get you. But here's the thing. So the story continues. So he gets fired on, I think, Thursday. Within like fucking 8 hours of his firing, police detain his ass. I'm not sure where, but they detain him. Rumor is it's at the staffer's house. Rumor is it's at like his wife's place or whatever. His home, I guess. And like he gets put on a 72-hour hold because he was like threatening to like end his life and shit. And now he also has like, I guess, trespassing charges or some shit, like, you know, breaking in or whatever. Because he like stalked his staffer supposedly. So yeah, it just goes to show, Marcos, like one day you're fucking making $5 million a year, coaching one of the top football programs in the nation. Within the next fucking 8-12 hours, you're on a 72-hour hold. Isn't that crazy?
A hold? That's crazy. Okay. I mean, whatever. Why the hold? That's the crazy part. What does that mean? He's on hold?
That he tried to end his life, Marcos, so they put him on, I forgot what they call it in California. I don't know if it goes by a different code in Michigan. But yeah.
Because he fucked a staffer?
Because he threatened to end his life, Marcos. And
why?
I mean, I'm guessing the whole ordeal just made him like have a mental breakdown because it became so public. His wife, his kids.
Yeah, he had it all, and he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking throw this in the trash. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I'm saying it's crazy. You know, 1 minute you're a millionaire making money, and if you get fired, let's say the university isn't satisfied. Like, oh, you haven't gotten us to a fucking playoff in the last 3 years. You know what? We're gonna fucking fire you. Here's your $15 million that is in your buyout. Your contract said if we fire you without cause, we're going to give you $15 million. So it's not even that bad. It's like, all right, I'm getting paid $5 million a year to coach football. If I cannot provide satisfactory results, they're going to pretty much pay me $15 million to leave. You know? And now he can't even get that. He's not going to get his buyout because he got fired with cause.
What can I say, Caesar?
You could tell me how you're feeling right now with the beatbox that you drank. Was it better than the Shaq one that you tried last week?
Yes, raspberry. I can see. You're right. I deserve to. I deserve to be corrected on the correct flavor of beatbox to get. Shaq, you're pretty cool. But you got some competition. Sponsor us, beatbox.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool sponsor, right? Just having a bunch of beatboxes. Damn, someone's gonna die.
You gotta. That's the first thing. Dude, come on, don't be so negative.
Mr. X is gonna get a fucking cardiac arrest and shit.
Don't be so negative, dude. You're ruining it. Come on.
I'm still gonna be drinking that shit. Hey, drink more.
You gotta believe.
I believe. I'm telling you. All right, how you feeling, Marcos? You trying to fucking call this an episode? We got a good amount of content here. I feel like you're shutting down.
It's up to you. You're the boss.
Let me down this shit and then we'll chill out a bit so you can sober up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to down this shit. Don't try this at home, kids.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. He wasn't having that.
I just started catching it with my hands.
Start drinking it.
I got a cup right here in case.
I guess I'm working on my forearms. I was talking to one of my friends at the gym. 2 of them. They're telling me that I should bring back the button-ups. Like wearing button-ups for the podcast.
I'm not against it.
Yeah, right. I feel like it makes me look... I like to think I look professional. But, I've always had good compliments when I wear a button-up. Especially when I roll up the sleeves. And now I'm thinking, like, let me work on my forearms a bit, like build up that muscle, build up that veininess, that size and shit. And then I can film, like, you haven't seen the setup videos that I do, huh?
Sit-ups?
No, setups. Like when I set up the podcast for when we film with Freddie.
Is that like a regular video?
It's not a regular video. It's just literally me, like, setting up the lights, the camera,
Like in fast motion?
Not fast motion.
Behind the scenes.
I like to think of it as behind the scenes. I think that's more of an appropriate way to describe it. But yeah, lately it's the setup videos have been doing pretty well with like women, surprisingly. I don't know why.
This is a big part of what they do sometimes. And they're just setting up.
And so I'm like, you know what? Let me fucking I know. Women supposedly like good forearms and shit. Let me build up these forearms and shit. And let me bring out the button up shit. We're gonna start killing it.
Very good.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out for that. You got anything to say to America before we end this?
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the next episode.